Come in. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
You are Amelia, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, so what brings you here?
I've not been performing well in school, and I used to be leading in exams, and I'm not sure what the problem might be.
In which grade are you?
I'm in grade 8.
Okay, which school?
I'm in Lions Primary.
Okay, so what worries you more is because you've been performing well and all of a sudden the grades are dropping.
Yes.
So what could you think? What do you think could be the problem?
I'm not quite sure what the problem is.
Mm, could it be the choice of your friends?
Probably.
The friends used to have like um, last year. Are they the same friends you still have this year or?
No, they're not the same friends.
Okay, so that brings me to something which I'll be talking to you about, and it's called peer pressure. Have you ever heard of something like peer pressure?
Yes.
And what do you think it is
I,
from your point of view or from a layman's point of view?
I think it's wrong influence from friends.
Okay, that is nice. You're right. So friends are so good, and at the same time, they can influence you into being somebody else that you don't know. Do you know something called independence or independent mindedness?
Yeah.
You are supposed to think by yourself. Like maybe even in a group setting, like you're having friends, you're supposed to have your own opinion about ideas, about decisions. Even if maybe your friends want to do something, you need to have your own opinion about it. You need to learn how to say no to some things. And peer pressure, what does it mean? Maybe in school, you find like you have, do you have this like Valentine days?
Yes.
You normally have them
Yes.
when you tell each other to carry, I don't know, snacks, to put on the latest trends, mommy jeans, I don't know what. Do you have those things?
Yes.
And you know that could be a source of peer pressure.
How?
It's because maybe you have your parents are not in a position to buy you those mommy jeans, isn't it?
Yes.
So you go engage in some things to get money to buy mommy jeans for yourself. Is that peer pressure?
Yes.
Are you wrongly influenced?
Yes.
Yes. So that is peer pressure. And that's why I'm telling you, even when your friends advise you to do some things, you're supposed to make sure you're adhering to your own opinions. What does your sixth sense tell you? Is it telling you this is the right thing to do? Or is it telling you this is something wrong? Or will this please my parents? Will it help me go forward in life? Will it help me upgrade my performance? Or will it dwindle my performance? You understanding that?
Yes.
So peer pressure is very bad when it comes to academics and even in real life. So you're telling me you're in grade 8.
Yes.
So next year you'll be in grade 9.
Yes.
After grade 9, you'll go to high
High
school.
school.
Do you know that those friends of yours that you're with them in grade 8, you won't even go maybe with even one of them in high school? Do you know that?
Yes.
It's very, very possible. Like 90% probability, only 10% is you may go with maybe one or two. But now that is why you're supposed to be having your own independent mind and decisions when it comes to doing some things.
Mm.
Your friends will tell you, hey, let's go, I don't know, for swimming, let's do this and that, let's buy, I don't know what. But now you as Amelia, you're supposed to stand firm and say, no. What is the name of one of your friends?
Um, Sharon.
Sharon. So you should tell Sharon, for instance, hey Sharon, this is not a good idea. Let's not do this at this time. This one is not right for our performance. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. What about these things called social media? Do you think it could be a factor in your dwindling performance?
Yes. It
Why
could,
do you think so?
because I've been dwelling and spending most of my time on social media that I've not been creating time for studies.
Exactly. Social media is a very good thing. You know, when it comes to maybe searching things, getting um, additional resources to what your teachers give you in school, you're supposed to come here, maybe ask your mom to give you the phone. You search for more resources. But when you use social media for your own things like Instagram, you go there, take pictures on Snapchat, you want to post them, you waste a lot of time there than the time you're supposed to even be revising for your exams. Do you see that as one of the reasons why you could be dwindling
Yes.
in performance?
Yeah.
So these are two reasons now. We have friends. Friends could influence your poor performance in school due to peer pressure. The same friends are telling you we should be having a gadget at this age. We are teenagers. We should be having gadgets, and the same gadgets are wasting a lot of your studying time. What could be another reason for your dealing performance?
Um, I've not been setting priorities.
Uh-huh. What are your priorities?
Priorities such as time spending, like some time for reading and some time for playing games, but mostly focusing on reading. But I've not been setting my priorities on reading.
Uh-huh. So what are these things you are doing in place of reading? You could start from there.
I've been hanging out with my friends and using my phone a lot, and I've forgotten to study.
Uh-huh. So you see, whenever you try to replace learning or studying with something else, immediately it's reflex. Your performance just goes down. Isn't it? So
Yes.
how were you performing last year as opposed to this year?
Last year I was number one every time.
In which subjects are you very comfortable in?
Mathematics, science, and social studies.
Could you project your voice a bit?
Mathematics, science, and social
That
studies.
is you're heading to that STEM part of.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are you supposed to do to maintain that good performance? You talked about friends. For friends, you should be able to say no to everything you think is not right. Nobody is asking you not to get friends. You're supposed to have friends. You're supposed to have a social life, but have have good friends, good influence. Check on your friends. Are these friends actually leading me to the right path? Are they assisting me in performance? Are they assisting me in stepping up in my career? Or are they helping me dwindle my performance? Is that right? So you
Yes.
should check on your friends. The other thing, check on social media. Social media is actually a very bad influence, even to others, not even to teenagers only. If you just decide to sit down and use social media, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you want to be productive, even at your workplace. That's right. So
Yes.
you should look at things like peer pressure in terms of social media and friends. So what have I told you this evening? What should you check on?
I should always be in control of my life,
Mm-hmm.
and I should not let anyone decide for me what to do.
Exactly. Oh, that is the right choice of friends.
Friends.
What about social media?
Um, I should I should not dwell so much on social media, and I should push my studies first.
Mm-hmm. So I've not told you to completely leave social media. I've not told you to completely leave your friends so that you just live a solitude life. You know what a solitude life is?
Yes.
What is it?
It's a life where you have no friends or you're just keeping to yourself.
Uh-huh. That brings us to another thing. Do you normally tell your parents of any challenges you go through in school, for instance? Like maybe today you've gone there, there's bullying, there's what in school. Do you share with your parents? Do we just let everything eat you inside?
I do at times,
Mhm.
but sometimes I just don't. I
Do
keep.
you get any support from them whenever you tell them?
Yes, I do.
How do they go about that?
They encourage me and tell me to keep on going because those bullies, when I go to STEM, those bullies won't be going to STEM.
That is true. And what have they told you about people's opinions? Are they supposed to derail you? Are people's opinions supposed to put you down? Or are you supposed to use them as a challenge to go further in life?
They're not supposed to push me down. They're supposed to keep, like, to be a challenge
Yeah,
and
for you to.
keep me going.
Exactly. So, in other words, people's opinions are not supposed to
Affect me.
affect you in any way. You're supposed to know what is right for you, you know yourself, and know where you're
Going.
going. So, this is our first session. I think we're going to have another session next week.
Yeah.
Let's schedule it on when are you comfortable?
On Saturday.
On Saturday next week.
Yes.
So let's do an appointment for Saturday next week, when I'll be checking on your progress when it comes to the way you'll be faring, your performance. Again, you're supposed to be having your midterm next week, isn't it?
Yes.
So we're going to check from your performance next week. We'll gauge whether actually what we've started is helping or not.
Okay.
Then we can know on the next step to take.
Yes.
It was actually nice having you,
A
Amelia,
pleasure.
and
Yes.
you're a very interactive kid. I like you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Looking forward to
Welcome.
meeting you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.